It's gonna be a quick video.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick video indeed. Hello everyone, welcome to our little quick video because we are only doing stuff that is gonna be showing up in August of 2025. Yeah, we always do this every month. So yeah, welcome everyone.
What is up, everyone? I hope y'all are doing good in Anination world. And yeah, just like my partner Nate says, we have some upcoming news for y'all, which are going to be coming up in August.
Yeah, August is pretty much the end of summer, so I believe some of you guys are going back to school.
Yeah.
And so for those who are going back to school, I hope you have your school supplies ready. I know that I've seen some families like going out to Targets, going to Walmarts, just like shopping around for what is it, school supplies, like notebooks, pencils, and stuff like that. Do you remember those times when we had to go through that?
I remember the times when my family and I would shop at Target, do a shopping spree of school supplies.
Yeah, I remember like buying a lot of notebooks and binders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you ever kept those things, or do you ever throw them away?
We usually... I remember keeping them for about a couple years, and I would throw them away when I didn't.
Dude, it took me a while because I told my mom, like, there's no need for this anymore. I already have college books and stuff like that. So I told my mom, like, throw away all these, like, math equations and English essays that I wrote because there's really no need for them anymore. It's just piling up on a garage somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, but in the meantime, I hope that y'all had a nice summer break.
Yeah, summer is over, guys. Time to head back to school.
Yeah. Time to learn.
Yeah, well, yeah, they have to learn, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. So yes, how has your weekend been, sir?
My weekend has been really nice, especially since my aunt has come to visit us. So what we did on Saturday was that we went to a local restaurant to celebrate a family friend's birthday.
Nice.
And it was a nice time. And also on Sunday, my aunt and I went to a local restaurant, which is located next to our local mall. And so that was a fun time. And yeah, it's just nice to see my aunt again. She's going to be staying with us for about a couple weeks.
Oh, she's actually here in this house?
She's visiting, yeah.
Oh, visiting. She's like actually like in the house, just resting right now, or
like she's currently downstairs right now talking to my mom.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know your family was here. Oops.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't see her, but yeah. I'm like I said, I'm happy to have her here because I haven't seen her in months.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's what's up.
But anyway, enough about me. How about you?
If you talk about my weekend, it was pretty eventful.
Oh, I'll say so. Go on.
Friday, I watched Fantastic Four, and it was a really good movie. And my Marvel bias aside, I actually think this is actually a better movie than Superman to me.
One, I actually saw Fantastic Four myself on Friday. It was fantastic. Two, I disagree with you.
Why?
I like Superman more, man.
Really?
Superman. But they're both really amazing movies. But if I had to pick one, it would be Superman. But still, Fantastic Four does stand on its own as a great movie.
So good. And it also gives me like more possibilities of what they're doing with the MCU. Because, you know, if you watch Fantastic Four, there's some big things that are going to be happening for the MCU. Like that freaking mid-credit scene.
But yeah, the whole movie was like... It's been a long time since I really loved a Marvel movie, and I mean really loved. It's been a while because Marvel movies, like MCU movies, recently have been meh to awful, but this one is really stands out.
But then, to be fair, like, what was their latest movie before Fantastic Four? That was Thunderbolts, and that was good.
Thunderbolts was good, but I'm not gonna say it's one of the best. Fantastic Four.
I still say it's good because it bridges up to the next Avengers.
Now, Fantastic Four, on the other hand, one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, and to be fair, the next movies coming up are going to be, you know, portraying to what's going to be happening next for the MCU. I mean, Avengers Doomsday is coming out real soon, so
yes,
that one is going to be hype, knowing the fact that, you know, Doctor Doom and what is it, Robert.
Oh God, yeah. No, don't remind me. Yeah, it's we don't need to go into that much details, but yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know how he became, you know, Doctor Doom.
I am still not a fan of this casting choice. I'm sorry. You could have picked somebody else.
I'm okay with that. Maybe because was it Stark became Doom? I don't know.
No, see,
Robert Downey Jr. Sorry, I forgot the name. My bad.
See, that would be the only thing that would explain the casting. That is the only thing I can slightly excuse. But even at that, it would make the character of Doctor Doom more convoluted.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, again, Fantastic Four was great, and they're gonna be a part of the Avengers Doomsday thing. So
yeah, so So pretty much with this movie, it is the first time that Fantastic Four has been done right in movie form. And I mean from how the way the Fantastic Four movie has its own identity to the legit chemistry between the four members to just the stakes are so high, everything.
It's not the same compared to the other. It's like they do it really well for all those four members, instead of like what happened to the last Fantastic Four and the Fantastic Four before. So I really do love the whole family chemistry that is going on in there, and I love them all. Like I love the Thing, I love the Human Torch. Just everybody there is just really awesome.
Like everyone plays a part, and they each have an important role.
Yeah. So, if anything, again, Fantastic Four is amazing. Go ahead and watch it. It's on in theaters right now. So
yes, high recommendation.
So, and then Saturday, I went to Anime Impulse BA. And they had some amazing stuff over at Anime Impulse. I ended up getting I actually ended up getting a meet and greet with one of my favorite VTubers right now is Bryn Penrose. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she's British. She the first thing I saw from her was her opening Pokemon packs. So when I went to her meet and greet, it was only for a minute because I didn't want to pay an extra $25 for another minute. So I told her like the only thing I told her in that minute was I should either blame you or thank you for making me go back into Pokemon cards.
Or a mixture of both.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I could be into Pokemon cards, but at the same time I also been wasting money on Pokemon cards, so
yeah, man, like one does tend to get sucked into Pokemon cards.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to get the chase card, especially when I told her like I was chasing for prismatic evolutions because all the evolutions are like money right now. So I'm like, oh damn it. So she laughed at it. We had a little picture, so that was pretty cool. And then we went to Anime Impulse. I didn't go a lot in Anime Impulse because I only went through Artist Alley. I didn't even go through like dealers and stuff because there was just so much less time in the convention. So I was there from like 11 a.m. to like the close of the con, which is 6. And I'm like, 6? That's very quick, I would say.
It's too early if you ask me.
Yeah, the convention closed at 6, and I'm like, we have dinner somewhere. We could go somewhere like early for dinner, I guess. Exactly. So I'm not happy with the whole like convention closing up that early because I couldn't be able to explore everything. Like I didn't go through dealers. I only went through like half of Artist Alley and only there for that day. So there wasn't much. I went to Collector's Expo, though. That was actually pretty easy to go through because it was in a different room. And I bought Pokemon cards, so thank you, Bryn Penrose. Thank you, Bryn Penrose. The British VTuber, you.
You did meet a certain voice actress, to which
yes,
I was
I did. That's right. I did.
I envy you completely.
Do we have that plushie, please? Can I have that plushie, please?
Oh, my God.
Oh, what did you do? You took down C2. Oh, my God.
Oh. I'm in the size C2.
Oh, wow, you broke her.
Not quite. See? She's put together.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, you met her!
Yes.
You met her!
I met the voice actress of this little Joker. Yes, Pomni.
I envy you. The fact you met this adorable jester. By the way, she's my adorable jester. I'm like, how come you were the first one to meet?
Because she was there at the convention.
You were the first to meet her before I was? Come on.
Yeah, I mean...
oh, man.
Yeah, I met Miss Lizzie Freeman, by the way. Yes, she's the voice actress of Pomni. And yeah, she was actually pretty sweet. Like, she was so nice to us. I told her, I loved you as Pomni, but you also did Metis from Persona 3 Reload. So I told her, can you sign this Metis thing? Yeah. And she gave me the signature and everything. And then Jess and I, they got the huge Pomni plushie. And then I told her, like, can I be part of the picture? She said yes, and I'll pay half and all that jazz. And then we ended up having a picture together, which was cute because she was holding the Pomni plushie by her, and it was cute, by the way.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, you guys looked happy together. It's just like, what I would give to meet Lizzie Freeman.
I know. You should have put her here, actually.
My precious Pomni.
Yeah. So when are you gonna meet up with Pomni, huh?
Hopefully when I go to Con in 2026,
I mean, if anything, like the whole Anime Impulse VA convention was, again, not bad. I love meeting up with people. I met up with Laura Post as well, who did the voice of Nozomi from Love Live. So I ended up getting her to sign one of my Y Sports cards. Mm-hmm. And then I was supposed to go with Cassandra Lee Morris. She was also there. I had a Morgana card from Persona 5, but she's too expensive, honestly. Like, She kind of really raised up the prices compared to Lizzie Freeman and Laura Post. So I was like, I don't know if I want to spend too much, and I already spent so much on Pokemon cards, so I was like, no. And I also spent a lot of money on the meet and greet too. So I was like, nope, can't really get all the signatures. But they also did have the Sonic people too. So they had like Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles, the 3 voice actors for them. Not the real live action movie, by the way. It's actually the video game.
Okay, the video game, nice.
So it was pretty sick to see that. But yeah, Anime Impulse, I said, was not bad. I can understand some people are frustrated with the convention. A little bit different compared to where it was before. But I still say I had a fun time. I don't know if they're gonna come back next year, but I mean, they probably will be coming back next year, but maybe in a different location. But I don't know. Nonetheless, I thought Anime Impulse BA wasn't bad.
Okay, nice. Glad you had a good time.
And I think some of you guys have noticed that the table has been filled with a bunch of other things. So Sunday was an adventure. So there's one part of the what was it, where I live, there's like further south from where I live, there's this town where they were having this K-pop Demon Hunters cup sleeve event. And we came there around 11 in the morning, and the line was already around the building. I'm like, dude, yes, K-pop Demon Hunter, what?
That's a good sign. That means K-pop Demon Hunters is still the hype and deserves to be.
I'm like, well, okay, so I was like, the restaurant was here, and then the line was like all the way around. So
oh my gosh.
I was like, okay, oh my god. And the other thing too is that we're also on a time limit as well. But we were in line, we were waiting in line, and what's kind of great is that it was also an artist alley too. So besides us waiting for K-pop Demon Hunter drinks and actually taking pictures with the K-pop Demon Hunters standees that is over there is an artist alley that actually sells K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. So I was really happy about that because I went ham there compared to actually spending a lot of money over at Anime Impulse. So I spent more money there. I think I spent more money in the K-pop Demon Hunter Cup Sleeve event than here.
Whoa. Kind of reminds me in the Nintendo store how I went ham during that day.
Yeah, you went ham on that one. By the way, this is what the cup sleeves look like, by the way. Yeah, Saja
You got the Saja boys.
Yeah, Saja boys. And there was a card in here. Let me.
You're my little soda pop. You know my soda.
Yeah, soda pop, right?
Soda.
There's a card in here, by the way. I'm gonna see if I can peel it out. Because the cup sleeves actually have like cards of random people. Oh, nice! Look at the sticker.
Oh.
Saja boy sticker.
My heart.
Why? You like Saja boys or Huntrix member?
Team Huntrix.
Yeah, then why are you liking Saja boys? Oh god, I got the romance one. Oh. I'm getting out Ojinu or Baby Saja or Mystery Saja, but I end up getting romance.
No homo, but he does look pretty attractive.
Oh, okay. No homo.
But no, my heart belongs to Zoe. It will always belong to Zoe.
And by the way, speaking of that, I ended up getting so much merch from the artist alley.
That bag looks so cute. That bag.
I don't know.
That bag looks so cute.
I don't know which artist made this, but I'm like, this looks very Gravity Falls like. Look at them, just like eating ramen cups.
Alex Hirsch's K-pop Demon Hunters right there.
It's so cute, by the way. Like, I don't know. This is gonna be a new like future tote bag that I'm gonna be using right now. Tells you like, hey, I'm a K-pop Demon Hunters fan, and I'm a K-pop Demon Hunters fan. What can I do?
Yes.
I also do have something for you, by the way.
Ooh,
from the event. Yes, this is nothing. There's a lot of stickers in here, by the way. So I'm just like trying to figure out which one is which. Oh, you should like this one, by the way. This is not the one I'm giving you, by the way.
Ooh, this is fine.
You know the meme,
Bobby.
You know the meme, this is fine, with Bobby.
Poor Bobby.
Poor Bobby had to deal with, like, demons everywhere. But I think this was going to be good for you, though.
Yes! Bro, that's what I'm saying right now. Yeah! Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, show it to the camera if you can.
Look at my love, my bae Zoe. Look at my bae Zoe. Yes. I love it.
Okay. Don't get too creepy on that, please. But no, I mean, the K-pop Demon Hunter Cup Sleeve event was awesome. Because, like, me and Jess were just, like, hanging out in the line. I told her, like, if you want to buy something, go buy something. And then I'll just stay in line. She did her shopping. I did my shopping. And then we ended up getting Spam Musubi and boba tea. Actually, not boba tea. It's mostly, like, K-pop Hunter themed tea. To say it was good. It was really good and refreshing, especially since it was a hot day on Sunday.
Oh yeah, you definitely need that cool, refreshing drink on that hot weather. Yeah.
I think I got the. I forgot. It was like a blue sort of. I'm assuming it's a derpy drink or something. And then Jess got a Bobby drink, which is an Oreo shake, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So shout outs to a sack of potato. That's the name of the restaurant. That's the name of the restaurant, by the way. Sack of potatoes.
Dropping like a sack
for
of
doing
potatoes.
for doing this K-pop Demon Hunter event. It's awesome. It was awesome, by the way. And then we had to drive from all the way down south to all the way up north.
Whoa, that was quite
Yeah.
a road trip, you.
Yeah,
And speaking of road trip,
Yes, you have road trips. Yes, we did make it on time for this particular event. It is a D23 event that me and Jess went to, and it was a Goofy movie. 30th anniversary, by the way. It says Goofy movie on it, so...
that is a classic.
And I don't know if you saw the back here, but it says Powerline Standout. And it even says the date when it came out, April 7th, 1995. Tells you 30 years of Goofy movie, but oh, man.
3 decades.
So it's so different this time around compared to it's so different when you watch the movie in like live compared to like in Disney Plus to say, because I don't know what's going on with D23, but they tried to make it so entertaining for everybody to watch the Goofy movie, because they had clips of like you see Bill Farmer and Dave Marston, who both voiced Goofy and Max respectively. They had clips of them like saying, "Hey, this has been 30 years, yet we still are knowing how great it is," et cetera, that kind of thing. And then even the people who are there, like they're Disney cast members, and all of them are trying to like make the whole audience engaged to say. So what's kind of funny is that there's so many fan interactions. So for example, whenever Pete says under your thumb, you boo to that, and that makes sense, right? Because when he says under your thumb, we all boo. This is not the right way to actually raise your kid.
Keep him under your thumb.
Boo! Yeah, we all really boo on that. I just remember hearing a big loud boo from the audience too. And then every time the movie says Roxanne, we all woo, yeah, woo. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because Max and Roxanne were a thing. And to be fair, when I saw the movie again, I was like, oh shit, Max was really into Roxanne. And Roxanne was into Max, by the way. I was like, yo, okay, this was an OTP waiting to happen.
Roxanne is basically what kept the plot going, essentially. Like, Roxanne was the catalyst. It was Max's motivation throughout the story.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, now I understand, because I was 7 years old when I watched this movie, and I was like, I love Goofy. This movie was just like something that my mom picked up in a video store, because it never got in theaters, by the way. This literally was on VHS, and I watched it. I loved it, and I was like, this is cool. And then I didn't realize 30 years later that there's a big fan base for it. I'm like, yes. Really? I was like, huh.
It's actually gained a cult following throughout the recent years, especially with YouTube videos and reviews and tributes talking about how the Goofy movie is amazing.
Yeah.
And plus, there was even a documentary that was released this year that went into the making of it.
This is where Jess told me, like, hey, you have to watch the not really a goof?
Not a goof, yeah.
Not a goof documentary.
I watched the documentary.
I know. I need to watch it myself, because I want to see how the whole development of how that movie went, because it is a cult following itself, and it's been an awesome movie so far. So yes, I watched it again, and then again, there's fan interactions too. So there's like a map where there's like the map of like Goofy's map, like that was presented out for generations, and we have this called sticker stop. So whenever somebody points out sticker stop, we can interact ourselves and say like, this happened there, this happened there, this happened there, Powerline concert, the intersection, the Neptune Inn, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we did all the sticker stuff, but just fan interaction, stuff like that. And then even during the songs, we rocked out. I mean, like Powerline song, we were just like partying as hell.
Eye
to eye with was it Stand Out as well. We were actually wearing shades. I think the shades are here, by the way. What was it? We were wearing like these shades here, and we were like, we were kind of like partying, like what Max was doing in that still play, that kind of thing.
You looked dope in that shades, first off. Second off, there was even some classic non-Powerline songs such as After Today and, of course, Out on the Open Road.
Yeah, Open Road. Oh, by the way, in that Open Road one, like somebody from the Disney cast member actually put out a full-on, car, an inflatable car of Goofy and Max, and we're just like waving it around the audience. So there's that.
Oh, man.
And then there's also the sad moment where you get to see the Hi Dad soup thing. And then we saw the moment where Goofy saw the Hi Dad part, and then like in the audience, there are people who literally just pointing up "Hi, Dad" in like an inflatable
Oh my
balloons.
gosh.
And I'm like, dude, this
That
makes
is
it more
adorable.
this makes it more sad. I'm like, dude,
That's my heart, man.
yeah. I mean, if anything, again, I love how D23 just like Disney ends up like trying to make things better for the audience. Yes, it was a little bit pricey, but to be fair, it was a fun experience because they really engaged with the audience. I was absolutely like loving the movie when I was watching it. Plus, when you see that whole introduction of like the whole lights of the castle going down and seeing Walt Disney Pictures pop up, I'm like, oh no, I'm that old, am I? Because right now, when you see the Disney intro, it's like a big scene, and then like something comes up, and a huge 3D castle comes in. Now it's never before. It was just like a little white castle in the back.
Yeah.
So
that 90s Disney logo will always be my favorite Disney logo.
yeah, my God, like seeing that introduction, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
God, I'm that old, am I?
Like nothing will ever top it for me.
I know. So yeah, shout out to D23 fans. I mean, I am a D23 member, but what I've heard recently is that if you're a Disney Plus member, you are automatically a D23 Gold member. So look into that, by the way, because like you'll get access to all these events, including like the tours of Walt Disney Studios. You can also tour what was it, the Walt Disney Archives up in San Francisco. So there's just a bunch of like crazy events, and this is what's one of the events. When I saw that it was actually hitting our area, I told him, I told like Jess, I told her like, hey, let's do it, and she said I'm down, and we were able to watch it. And it was so fun. It was just an absolutely fun blast, great event to be a Goofy movie fan and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like Goofy movie definitely deserves this kind of celebration, this kind of event, because it's a kind of movie where it can relate to both adults and kids. When you watch it as an adult, you relate to Goofy, and when you watch it as a kid, you relate to Max.
Yeah. I just was absolutely loving it. Plus, a couple of my friends were also there too, so they're also huge Disney fans too. So, if anything, again, D23 fan, be a D23 fan member if you want to. I know that it is a little bit pricey for it, but to be fair, you will have a lot of great perks when it comes to being a D23 fan.
Nice, yeah. So, anyway, just want to say, glad you had fun.
Oh my God, you're putting the yuck.
And now let's move on.
I have this little thing right here, you know.
Lester's possum. Oh gosh, yo, Max was such a mood like in the Lester's possum. He's just like so fed up and all.
Hey, we were all like kids like that before. All right,
you take me on this stupid trip.
Yeah, I know. This is the stupidest.
Max's crash out was iconic.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Anyways, yeah, that was all I did for this weekend. I told you it was a little bit more eventful.
Nice.
All right, so we're ready to start up our little short video.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's begin.
So let's go ahead and actually bring up some stuff that's got to be happening in August, and we're gonna go quickly for this one because even though we keep on talking about it in recent episodes, we have to say after seeing the trailers, I don't think we're gonna watch it honestly, and that is this movie called Fixed. Oh boy, Fixed. How about that movie?
Yeah, so pretty much before the trailers came out, I was super excited to see it because it's Genndy Tartakovsky's longtime passion project in which he's able to bring this to life. Not only that, it's a 2D animated movie that we have gotten, and those rarely come out. Thankfully, like The Day the Earth Blew Up was a nice start, but we were excited for Fixed because it starts the return of 2D animated films.
Yeah, but then in a way like this, first off, Genndy Tartakovsky, like, you do really good when it comes to animated shows. I mean, Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, Primal, like the list goes on when it comes to animated classics. But this is terrible, honestly.
Yeah. I see.
Also, also, this is definitely not for kids. We were 8. Well, I mean, to be fair, Primal and Samurai Jack could be like in the borderline teenager to kids, teenager to adults. But then this is huge, absolutely adults. Like, yeah. I am really telling everybody right now, do not watch it. If you're like 18 or less, do not watch this film. Do not watch this film. I'm literally just saying it right now.
Exactly. And to all the parents, like the moms or grandmas, don't let the animation fool you. This is not something that you want to show to your kids. Trust me.
So, like, again, you watch the trailer, you have the history of Genndy Tartakovsky. How, like, your feelings on it? Like, is you really, like, that disappointed about it?
Now, the thing with Fixed for me is that, okay, I was not impressed with the trailer, but it's not for the, reasons you may think. Now, I'm not some sort of prude that is against crude humor. I'm all for crude and dirty humor. You're talking to a fan, someone who's a fan of South Park, Panty and Stocking, and the Hell of a Verse shows. Like, I'm all for it. But the thing is, you have to have substance behind the shock humor. You have to have a point to it. This one, I feel like, it tries to have a point somewhat, but the thing is, it kind of falls flat because the thing is with the movie is that it focuses way too much on the shock humor without adding the substance behind it.
The thing is that I'm seeing is that, it's one guy's last time of fun before he gets fixed. So do the hell you want to do for a dog. And I just see like a bunch of so much like really raunchy humor. I mean, South Park never reached this kind of raunchy humor. It did, but not like this. Because I see the dog like literally humping a leg. You can literally see body parts too, and I'm like, yo.
Exactly. Like I said, you're being explicit for the sake of it. You don't have actual substance behind these explicit scenes. I feel like I said, it's being shocking for the sake of being shocking.
Yeah, and also the same thing too. Like when we talk about the trailers, they're all red band, by the way, and red band trailers are supposed to be for 18 up audiences, which tells me. What are we watching?
And even those with the censor bars, they're still kind of explicit enough to where even those that aren't red band are still kind of explicit.
It still didn't matter because it said red band, and the only thing they did was censor the bad words and censored the explicit parts.
Yeah.
But no, here's the thing: when you watch the movie, it's all going to be uncensored anyways. So it's like, you're not aiming for kids. This definitely looks like crap. Honestly.
Yeah, the thing is, like I said, I want to get behind this movie, and I want to support Genny Tartakovsky and 2D animated movies, but the thing is with this, I'm sort of hesitant. I'm sort of on the fence on whether or not I want to watch it. Even then, I'm not in a rush to see it. It's more like when I'm in the mood to.
No, I'm not going to watch this anyways. I think this is going to be a waste of my time. I could just watch K-Pop Demon Hunters again. Because, look, I can't bear to see more of explicit parts in the movie. I don't even know what the point is for the movie. I can understand it's more of a dog's last day before he gets fixed, but it's like, have I seen this plotline before? What was that one, Max Keebler's Big Move? I don't know if you've seen that movie, but it's it's kind of like the same similar thing, but like a kid's last day before he moves out, and all he does is prank everybody that that got bullied and stuff.
Yeah, Max Keebler's Big Move was a big part of my childhood, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm saying like it's kind of like that. Maybe in the end he will not get fixed or something. I don't know.
Oh, God. See, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a part of me that wouldn't be surprised if it actually came to it that he didn't need to be fixed after all, making the plot extremely pointless. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, there's a part of me that thinks, as much as I love Genny Tartakovsky, I trust his talents, I wouldn't be surprised if it came to that.
This has been a project for how long? 9 years?
It's been a long time.
Maybe it's a good thing he shelved it.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, this is a Genny Tartakovsky 2D animated movie. I should support this, but there's a part of me that kind of doesn't want to.
I'm not watching it for sure. It's just bad.
And again, this is coming from someone who loves some crude humored cartoons, like as much as the next guy, but this is not how you handle crude humor. It just isn't.
Yeah, I can't say much. I'm not going to watch this film. I think this is just a waste of my time. This is probably the waste of the time for... I get it. Gendy, you are able to get your project off the foot after 9 years of developing and pitching it. Maybe I can understand why people rejected it.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before, to those who are under 18, avoid this movie at all costs. And to those who are avoiding the movie like the plague anyway, like you and most others, I don't blame you one bit. I honestly don't blame you.
Yeah, well, if you are interested in watching this movie fixed, make sure you're 18 up. And this movie will come out on August 13th in Netflix. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Like I said, I'll watch it out of curiosity.
I'm not watching this. This looks like trash.
And I'm just like, okay, Genny, like you said, it's been a long time passion project of yours. Let's see let's see what you see in it, you know?
Yeah, it's not good. I don't even know what the heck. Maybe he was like high when he like made this film. I don't know.
I don't know, like this is honestly, when I look at this, this is the last thing I expect from Genny. I expect this from John K, but not Genny. Like this
Why would you actually bring up his name?
Like this looks like something the Ren and Stimpy creator would put out.
Yeah, why would you bring up his name though?
Not comparing the two, obviously. Like Genny is far superior in every way, but I'm saying this is not, his type of movie.
Yeah. Either way, go again, watch Fixed whenever you guys want to. All right, let's go to some lighter news and actually talk about this movie that's coming out this month, in August. Actually, this Friday, and it's The Bad Guys 2. All right, so coming on the first day of August is a sequel to one of DreamWorks' modern hit movies, The Bad Guys. We thoroughly enjoyed the first film, so we're excited to see what's coming up with this one.
So yeah, so when I watched The Bad Guys 1 in theaters, it was thoroughly enjoyable. It was such a riot, and of course, the Bad Guys gang was really so... They're so bad, yet they're so likable. Like, there's something about the bad guys in which you watch their journey and you want to see them redeem themselves, turn out to be good. But all the while, you enjoy their heists. You enjoy them, making trouble.
Yeah, but here's the thing about the Bad Guys 2. Well, they did the trouble in the first movie. Now they're trying to be like a citizen of society. After being this bad, can they actually be okay out in public to say? It turns out it's actually not to be the case because, well, from the way I kind of saw the trailers, everybody's having a hard time trying to fit in. That is until a couple of girl thieves came in and started taking them away to do heisting again. So that's pretty much the whole story. Like, they're back into being bad guys again.
Yeah, so it is hard. It was getting up to a point where the bad guys were interviewing for job positions. Like during job interviews, they were already rejected because of their criminal record. And yeah, it is hard in the job market, but especially for former criminals. Yeah. So you can feel them wanting to change, wanting to blend into society. But the thing is, based on their criminal history, it's hard to.
Yeah. So the only thing I only saw from this is the trailer. They go to outer space, so I think that's gonna be the climactic scene where like, oh, they're going to outer space. Oh, they're going to like do the heist in outer space, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, what is there to rob in outer space?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably an asteroid or a moon. I don't know. We did it with Despicable Me, so.
Or they use space rocks for currency. I don't know.
Either way, I thought it was interesting to have that. Yeah. No, but either way, I think it's still gonna be exciting. I mean, we enjoyed how Bad Guys 1 came to be, and that was fun. Every character in that movie was exciting for us, so I would say I'm actually excited to actually watch this movie. I can't wait to see it in theaters coming up real soon. So. Yeah,
I'm excited for this too, because as a fan of the first movie, I am definitely on board with this, and I expect a fun time.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Unless you have anything else to say when it comes to Bad Guys 2.
Nothing much I want to say, except it's good to see the bad gang again, and also Diane Foxington is still best character.
Yeah, so she's actually in it. I don't know.
Let's go, Diane!
It's just only for like a second, but she is part of the bad guys, which I thought was actually pretty sick. Because she was a good girl before. Now she's a part of the bad guys. Okay.
She's a foxy. She's kind
of like anti-hero. I don't know.
She's a foxy anti-hero.
Yeah, she's kind of like she's kind of anti-hero, kind of like Caitlin Kierman from Arcane. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, all the more reason why I'm excited for her in particular.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for everybody for sure. Yeah. I can't wait to see how this whole movie goes. Bad Guys 2 does come out August 1st. As we're just streaming, it actually comes out this Friday. So if you have your tickets, enjoy it. I think you guys are going to enjoy Bad Guys 2.
No, I'm not a furry.
You are a furry.
I'm not a furry.
You are a huge furry after saying that.
I'm just saying, I find Diane Foxington to be foxy.
I don't know why you admitted on the microphone right now saying I'm not a furry, but then we're not even pointing at fingers at you saying you're a furry until you admitted it. So,
but anyway, Bad Guys 2, let's go.
Okay, so yeah, let's go and do that. All right, next things that we have to also talk about, since we're in particular with the roles of movie, let's talk about a movie that has been in our childhood for some time, and the fact that last year they made a trailer which we were excited about, and now it's actually coming out this year. Freakier Friday. Oh, baby. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis are back for another adventure of switcheroos.
Yeah, I didn't expect that they would make a sequel many, many years later to a beloved classic like the first Freaky Friday, which was a huge part of my childhood.
Honestly, I was thinking like after Lindsay Lohan's Little Troubles and stuff, you're thinking, I don't think we're gonna have a sequel. But Disney fans really liked Freaky Friday. I mean, it's a cult classic, honestly. Like, everybody loved the comedy when it comes to Freaky Friday, and I enjoyed it every time it like pops up on TV. To say, so now they're back, and they're much older now.
Lindsay Lohan is a mom, and Jamie Lee Curtis is a grandma.
So the whole. The whole role is that Freaky Friday is happening again, but this time around they have kids where they all switch around. And they try to live their lives, as their switched bodies, to say.
Yeah, so I didn't expect that there would be a switcheroo amongst the four of them. What I was expecting, like, I think what would have been better is if you had just the kids switch bodies, and then based on Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis' experience, have them help them with it.
No, they wanted to make it a little bit better, so that's why they ended up like putting up, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan in it. I mean, that was the comedy part when it comes to Freaky Friday. Why don't you actually make it more with Freakier Friday, right?
Yeah, but the thing with Freaky Friday, what made it charming was that it was two people switching bodies.
Yeah.
And so that was, quality over quantity. This one, I feel like they're focusing more on the quantity, like how many bodies are going to switch.
No, they're going to make the fun. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of comedy with it. I do think, like, if anything, I kind of want to see how they resemble, because like maybe one of the kids turns out to be like their mom or something, and then like one of the kids become the other kid, and then the grandma becomes Lindsay Lohan again. I'm just saying the switcheroo stuff is going to be fun to watch.
I'm curious as to see how they're going to pull it off with the kids. These kids being Harper and Lily.
Yeah. Again, we can't really say much about them because they only got introduced in the trailer, okay? Which recurring characters do you want to see more than just Anna and Tess?
Strangely enough, I actually want to see Anna's friends, like the Anna's band, what they're doing with their lives.
Oh, that's a good question.
That'd be interesting to see. Like, what had they been doing since the band broke up or retired?
Maybe they might be moms too. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I was wondering about their high school friends. What happened to them?
It'd be impressive if one of the band members turned out to be a CEO of a company or something successful. I don't know.
Wow, after being a rock star, you became like the CEO of a big tech company.
And then said CEO says, "Hey, that was the phase of our life. We were teenagers back then, but now we're grown adults. We should act like it."
Oh no! Don't tell
She's
me
gonna
that.
Be one of
No,
those.
that would be get boring, honestly.
But it make for great comedy.
I guess, yeah.
But also, I also want to see, even though I couldn't stand the little brat in the first Freaky Friday, I actually want to see him grown up, how he's matured.
He probably is. Well, I'm pretty sure the kids will probably do something.
Or what about this? Like, have the brother, Anna's brother, be a father himself to a kid, and the kid is an even brattier version of him. And because it'd be so entertaining to have the brother get the taste of his own medicine, where he has the son behave towards him, but far worse than how the brother treated Anna.
I see.
It'd be so satisfying.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I can't really say much. Freakier Friday is something that I'm kind of hyping up for. I can't wait to watch it. So.
Yeah, because I thoroughly enjoyed the chemistry between Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. They really did.
They really did a really good job with Freaky Friday. So them again together, and it looks like they're doing a really fun time together. I've seen you've seen D23. They've been fun together, being on set. I never seen Lindsay Lohan just become so free. Yeah. And Jamie Lee Curtis also having a fun time as well. I feel like they're having a fun time with this movie, and I can't wait to see how this all comedy blends into how Freakier Friday is going to be.
Yeah, so if you thought that the Friday that took place years ago was freaky enough, get ready for an even more freakier one.
Yep. So Freakier Friday comes out August 8th, 1 week from what we're recording right now. So if you're into this movie, check it out in theaters. On August 8th. Anything else? Or
nothing much I want to say except, it's good to see my childhood duo come back. Well, one of my childhood icons. Childhood duos.
All right. I think that's pretty much breaks down all the things that we're going to be talking about in movies when it comes to not really animation. It's just more like the things that we're interested in for August. So let's actually go ahead and talk about television. And I think some of you fans who are watching us are probably going to be excited about what's going to be happening in August, because a certain cartoon that we love is having new episodes. And that is That is the Loud House having new episodes, and this is quite odd because we're talking about season 10 episodes right now.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing. With the first episode of the camp arc, technically that's the final episode of season 9, but the rest of the summer camp arc episodes are gonna have a new season in of itself.
So I don't know how this all goes to be. Again, I don't know the whole trend of what the hell's happening here, but right now, it's quite odd because like we end up having a Europe trip already in July, and we're already going straight to another arc, and this is the summer camp arc.
Yeah, so I think we've entered. I think that we've gone to a point in the Loud House where now their episode arcs are becoming more normal.
Although to be fair, this is Nickelodeon what we're talking about. And I'm like, we're skipping season 9 episodes right now. What are you doing, Nickelodeon? Are you just waiting for fall to air those season 9 episodes? Is that what's happening?
Like seriously, I feel like Nickelodeon's kind of shafting the Loud House still. Hell, because here's the thing: we've gotten new Loud House episodes of Nickelodeon half a year later.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever since the first time we've gone new Loud House episodes of Nickelodeon was May or June of 2025. It's like, what took them so long to have them air in our country?
I don't know. Again, it's just something wrong with Nickelodeon. Nonetheless, we're finally getting our treatment and finally having those new episodes, okay?
Yeah.
So have fun with that, okay?
Better late than never.
Yeah, so either way, we already went through Europe. The Europe trips were fun. And now we're heading over to Camp Macedon. And we're having what was it, 5 new episodes? No. 5 new episodes of The Loud House, all coming in the month of August. It all starts this Friday as we're recording with a 30-minute special. Is that correct?
Yes, a 30-minute special, which is ticked off, and then the rest of the episodes are going to be paired together.
Yes, so let's go ahead and talk about these episodes. Let's start off with the special ticked off. The synopsis here says the Loud family and Clyde arrive for a fun-filled summer at Camp Macedon, but Lincoln and Clyde quickly find themselves in a battle against the toughest bunk at camp. Your thoughts on how the synopsis is looking like?
The synopsis is looking to be a bit promising. I'm curious about the toughest bunk in camp and how they're going to pull it off.
I almost didn't know there was actually many bunks in Camp Macedon, but then again, Lynn Loud Sr.'s dad is running it, so
yeah, I am curious to see how they are going to pull off the 30-minute special, how grand they're going to make it, because it is the return of Camp Mastodon, Lynn Sr.'s old camp. And so we want to see how the Loud family and Clyde start off the summer camp.
Also, this is Clyde's first time at Camp Macedon. I can't wait to see how he thinks about this campsite.
Yeah. Macedon, Camp Macedon. Now, here's the thing. With Clyde coming into summer camp, I'm honestly surprised he's going with them because aren't Clyde's dad's a bit too overprotective of him?
I think they're trying to loosen that up now.
Which I'm glad. It is a major improvement on their part, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, Harold or Howard, started crying or started to not, tried to hold Clyde back saying, please, it's not safe. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to see that.
Nonetheless, I'm just like, hey, this is Clyde's first time going to this. The family is going to be there, and they're going to be there for all of summer, so I can't wait to see the shenanigans that's going to happen. It's Lincoln and Clyde. This is a Lincoln and Clyde episode, so I can't wait to see how they toughen up with this toughest bunk. Who is in the toughest bunk? What kid is going to, ruin their summer, to say. But yeah, I can't wait for this one. This is also a new episode for us to watch, so I can't wait for everybody, actually, the whole world to see. So you all are going to be treated with this one, so I can't wait to see how this goes.
This is going to be so exciting because we're finally seeing the Loud House episodes being, made, being aired in our home country after half a year. I'm excited for
Yeah, so I can't wait for it. The next 2 episodes is going to be happening on August 8th. One of them is called The Great Outdoors, which includes Lynn pushing an overcautious Lisa to become more adventurous. This is a Lynn and Lisa episode, so this is new to me, where Lynn, the very tough and adventurous one, versus Lisa, who doesn't really know camp that much. Yeah.
So we've seen Lynn and Lisa be an iconic duo before. They've worked well off each other.
Yeah, but now I'm seeing Lisa's just struggling to become a camper, and Lynn, being the tougher one out there who knows how to do everything sporty, to say.
Yeah,
is going to try to help Lisa out. I can't wait to see how this goes. Maybe Lisa might know a thing or two when it comes to sports or something.
Yeah, I do definitely want to see that happen because it would be nice to see Lynn be a big sister model to Lisa.
Mm-hmm. So I can't wait for that one. That was definitely a good one too. But the next one that I can't wait for is this coming up called Don't Usually Cool.
Lori bias.
This is a Lori episode, by the way.
Lori bias.
Yes, I know. This is a Lori episode, by the way. This is where Lori learns that her Camp Mastodon campers think she's uncool. She tries to impress them by breaking the rules. Ooh, Lori, why would you do that?
So Lori is literally a troublemaker.
Yeah, she's literally a troublemaker. No, my sweet Lori, who took a year out of being in college to be back with the family. Why would you do this, Lori?
I know. Like, when I think Lori, I think, okay, she can't be that insecure. Come on. I mean, she goes to a university for God's sake.
Well, to be fair, like, she's being cool. She's being uncool because she's following the rules and she's trying to be, like a nice citizen. She's a woman now. She's, in college for a year and she, knows how to be studious and everything. Now, because she's older and the other, the campmates are kids. I mean, it kind of makes sense why they're uncool.
But still, though, what do you care? Why do you care what a bunch of snot-nosed brats think of you, Lori?
I don't know, but it's just making her campers, like, say, I don't like you. And that's the reason why Lori just goes out and just, like, breaks the rules. So I don't know what kind of rules she'll break. Maybe, like, go up to a bear's cave or something like that.
Not everyone has to like you.
I don't know, but nonetheless, I mean, Lori's gonna be quite something. I can't wait for this episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah. All right, and that's all you got to say about the episode.
We got more episodes to talk about, like Treasure Hunt.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's move on to the next episodes then. So yeah, August 15th. There's the week after next week. There's also 2 new episodes of The Loud House coming out. One of them is called Treasure Hunt, where Lincoln and Clyde discover a century-old pirate flag, and they actually awaken the ghost of a vengeful zombie pirate and an octopus sidekick. What the heck is this episode?
Actually, this episode is honestly one of the more interesting episodes because, I do like episodes that delve into
weirdness.
No. That delve into some sort of like horror ancient history, like centuries old pirate.
Like Greece is the word, like that latest episode from the Europe trip. Greece is the word where like Lincoln becomes like a god, is it a Greek god or something?
Yeah, that episode was really random. By the way, I didn't like how Lincoln was bored of Greece because, well, it's Greece. It's Athens, Greece. You can't be bored of it.
Some boys probably think otherwise.
But anyway, going back to this, I'm actually curious to see how they're going to pull out the ghost of a vengeful zombie pirate. Because, oh my gosh, the concept of a ghost of a zombie pirate sounds awesome. Mm-hmm. With the octopus sidekick, I hope they don't make him an annoying comic relief. Like, no, I actually want the octopus sidekick to be legit threatening.
Hopefully he actually, threatens Clyde and Lincoln or something like that. Nevertheless, it's a pretty cool... It's going to be some sort of adventure where we get to see the two of them do Lincoln and Clyde thing. So it's another Lincoln McCloud adventure. So that's going to be something.
Yeah, and like I said, Lincoln McCloud episodes have been hit or miss. I'm curious to see how where this episode is going to fall into.
It kind of does make sense considering both of them are also boys and they also love camp. So wonder how that'll go. Yeah. All right, then the last one is going to be a little bit exciting for all you Lenny fans out there because the episode's called Brawl of the Wild. The synopsis says, during a nature hike gone wrong, Lenny clashes with a snarky co-counselor.
So I think that the co-counselor is a type where, like, they're either too strict or they're too mean to the kids or they just don't care about their job. And so Lenny, being Lenny, wants to make everyone happy, tries to brighten up the camp by having the kids do what they want, feel free to express themselves.
It's a nature hike gone wrong. So I don't know what happened during that hike, but something tells me like the disaster that happened during the hike. Maybe somebody hit poison ivy. Lady doesn't know how to cure poison ivy. A beehive may have like hatched or something, and they had to run away from a beehive and do some poisonous things. They may have gotten into a bear cave, and then well, to be fair, Lenny, is not the brightest girl, so
no, but she does mean well, and she does try to do her best in whatever job she's in, whether it be Reiningers, whether it be camp counseling in this case. Like, Lenny Loud does try her best.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see how this will go because, like, again, Lenny fans, you probably love that. And again, I'm liking the impression of how Lenny is now. In season 9 episode, she has been doing so much better. I know some people have already seen this episode, but there is an episode where Lenny actually runs a prom, which is pretty cool. And again, I can't wait to see Brawl. This one again, trying to defend her like camp buddies and stuff. How that's gonna work out, but yeah, I can't wait for this episode for sure.
Yeah, same here. I'm actually want to see the banter, the chemistry between Lenny and the co-counselor. I'm kind of curious about the co-counselor themselves. Like, are they going to turn out to be like a anti-Lenny Loud, was the exact opposite personality of Lenny Loud? Or maybe the co-counselor starts warming up to Lenny because of sharing mutual interests.
Yeah, well, that's a good question to bring up. Nonetheless, I can't wait to see how this all go. Nonetheless, and again, this appears in 2 weeks, if anything. So yeah. From all these episodes, which one are you excited for?
The one I'm excited for was, I think it's going to come down to a tie between The Great Outdoors for that Lynn and Lisa sibling bond, or Brawl of the Wild, because I do want to see how Lenny Loud does as a co-counselor.
You already know my favorite episode is going to be Don't Lose Your Cool, but at the same time, I also want to see how Ticked Off goes, because that's the start of how this summer camp arc is going to be about. So how will it all start with Lincoln and Clyde, with the whole family and Clyde meeting up? I can't wait to, again, this is all new episodes. I can't wait to see it. Loud House fans, you got your treat for the summer. Too. Yeah, you got our treat for the summer. So
Loud fam, we win.
Yeah.
Loud crowd, we win.
So as we're recording this Friday, August 1st, the only episodes of the Loud House will be premiering on Nickelodeon.
Yes, let's go. Finally.
Right. Speaking of new episodes, let's talk about Big City Greens, because the final episodes of season 4 are coming out this month. And when we look at these synopsises, I would have to say these are going to be some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I look at each of them, and they all turn out to be promising. But I think the one that really catches my eye the most is Unplanned.
And that was the season finale episode too. So ooh.
Yeah, and as we read the synopsis, you'll find out why.
So I mean, we could go through it all, because again, I did a little bit breakdown for Loud House, because we're Loud House fans, so that's why I did it all. But I'm not going to go through every synopsis here. I'm just going to say, what Scooped is, until he inspired others to, by cleaning up dog droppings. That's actually coming out this weekend. Mulligan, Nick suggests Nancy start a U-pick operation. Nancy remains suspicious of her intentions. Rehashed is Cricket and Remy recalling an adventure at the museum that almost derailed their friendship. Oh, that's a good one, actually. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you see the season finale, Unplanned, where Cricket learned that he was not expected to be born. That one, that leads up to a season finale that I think is going to be quite something, because I think some people already have been leaking it on Twitter right now. I think the episode's are already available to watch on Disney Plus. So
yeah, but regardless, just the idea alone that Cricket, who learns that he was not expected to be born, it could be hard for any kid his age to go through.
And again, it is true, actually, because I also did see the banner right now, and it says Disney Plus has released these episodes on July 30th. So it is today when they actually release these episodes. So people, you've already watched it. I think you probably watched all these episodes then.
Only thing though is that we don't want any spoilers. So
yeah, I know. That's why we're not telling you all about it. But yeah. I know I can understand why some people on Twitter already started putting up these ending clips, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is from a new episode. Wait a minute, no, not now.
Yeah. And see, that's why Unplanned catches my eye the most, because it's one of those episodes that goes into deep, dark, serious subject matter.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see how that'll go, even though it might be a little bit spoiled after what happened on Twitter.
You're going to feel bad for Cricket in the end, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to end season 4. And, of course, we already know that there's going to be a season 5 of Big City Greens. With the whole ending, I mean, we're going to overthink about how this ending is going to go. But if the ending being like this, how do you think the season 4 ending is going to go and season 5 is going to start?
I honestly think that season 4 could end on a depressing cliffhanger where Cricket might run away, or Cricket might actually quit the Green family because of that. Or maybe season 4 is going to end with the Greens trying to find Cricket, and then season 5 is a continuation of that.
Yeah, I don't know how this will all end out. I have a feeling it's going to end where Bill is going to say, you belong with us anyways. Even though it was unplanned that you were born, we still say that you are our child, Yeah. I think it's going to be heartbreaking, and everybody's probably going to be crying about this episode. Nonetheless, Big City Green has turned out to be like the hype a hype show of the summer. We had new episodes every month in summer from June to August, and for it to end real soon. I can't wait to see how this will all end, and wait to see how this season ends and how season 5 will start.
Yeah.
We
just want to say our heart goes out to Cricket because he had to learn at that age.
I don't know the episode still,
but still though, it's just like the unplanned. We already discussed.
Yeah. And also another thing too. I also did see this in a clip recently from Big City Greens Without Context. A person named J.G. Quintel is actually going to be in an episode this weekend, actually, called Scooped. It's kind of crazy when you hear the voice of who he's doing, and he definitely sounds like Mordecai from a freaking regular show.
Yeah, so you're gonna be so Mordecai is in Big City Greens.
Yes, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like every creator who made cartoons are just like in Big City Greens now for some reason.
Bingo bango!
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Nonetheless, Big City Green season 4 episodes, the final episodes of season 4 are currently on Disney Plus right now. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it right now. But if you're going to be watching on a Disney Channel, the first batch is coming out this week, and then the final episodes are coming out next week.
Yeah, so get yourselves ready for season 4 to go out with hopefully a bang.
Hopefully a bang, yeah.
But still, though, it's going to be depressing in the end.
All right. Now, this show, we have been waiting for quite a while. It's been like, I think, 2 years since this show ended their second season, and they finally have a release date for the third season. That is The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder.
Yes.
Of course, I grew up with the Proud Family, and the Proud Family is just absolutely awesome with Penny, Dejanay, Zoe, Lashana, Lashana, what the fuck I took? La Cienega, that's her name. Sorry. The friend group that is new in the Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. So, see, I can understand, like, people are talking a little bit controversy when it comes to the show, but it does tackle a lot of, like, big aspects when it comes to the show. So, if anything, I'm glad that they continued on with Season 3. Maybe it's a reason why they kind of, like, delayed a little bit, but Season 3 is coming out, and the show looks to be quite interesting. So season 3 explores the family going to all sorts of adventures in London, France, Nairobi, Brazil, and other places. The season is where they all go out when they're traveling. In addition to that, of course, there's the usual charm and soul that this series has carried from the beginning, which is relatively the same as the original series.
Yeah, so just seeing the Proud Family gather together to go all around the world is quite an interesting thing to see.
I have a feeling, yeah, it's just kind of stinks because, like, I just remember it involves everybody, which I thought was kind of crazy because it's like, I thought it was just gonna be the Proud Family just doing their own adventures, but no, you actually brought everybody. So you brought the friend groups, even the 2 new members of the friend group too. So that's something.
Everyone is here.
Also the fact that, like, they're going to Africa too, which is you know interesting because they want to see their roots. They want to see how African culture is.
Yeah, I think that it's based on that I'm excited for Africa the most because it's their cultural heritage.
Yeah. Have you actually watched the series recently?
I've watched it now. The Proud Family, as well as the reboot, is a show that I highly respect, but at the same time, I feel like I haven't watched enough of. Like, I do see the Proud Family and the reboot series tackle serious subject matter, and they do it very well. Whether it be the original series tackling, female empowerment, where Penny goes on and plays football, or rather be the reboot where one of the kids has autism, which really touched my heart.
Oh yeah, that's right. The little boy.
BB,
yeah, BB, yeah.
That one really.
I mean, that's for you because you're autistic.
Because
so.
I have autism myself.
The autism representation there.
Autism representation. Yeah. That was really what really grabbed me the most, But yeah, when it comes to the Proud Family, I like that not only do they work well off each other, but the writing itself is so, wholesome and so deep because, like I said, it goes into serious subject matter. And they do it really well for a kid's show.
Yeah. So on top of that, there are also guest stars that are also taking part of this season, such as Keke Palmer, who is actually one of the cast, who's actually one of the friend group, honestly. Billy Porter, oh yeah, this is one of the dads. Zachary Quinto, EJ Johnson, Al Roker. Dude, Al Roker is the freaking, like, psychic guy,
Yeah, so even the psychic guy was even.
I mean, Al Roker, he's like known everywhere. Okay, Carlos Alaski, yes, you know him as Rocco for Rocco's Modern Life. I'll never mention his name honestly. Chance the Rapper. Oh man, Chance the Rapper, I love him. His songs are amazing.
Look at the next name.
I know, Brenda's song. She's the reporter girl. Yes, and I fucking telling you that she's Anne Boonchoy, okay?
So Anne Boonchoy basically grew up to be a reporter.
Okay, London Tipton, Anne Boonchoy, yeah. But I'm just saying, Brenda's song is still Brenda's song. She's a freaking great actress, and she's a reporter girl. There's other people that some of you may know, Miyachi, and Mariah Carey. So freaking singer Mariah Carey is a part of this show now.
So Mariah Carey as herself is going to be in like part of this series as well.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about these guest stars. I mean, I can't wait. I mean, some of them guest stars are in the show. So they're going to be probably doing promising roles for a long time in the show. Again, who knows what other guest stars will pop up. I think Gabrielle Union was also in this as well. You said Chance the Rapper already. Cedric the Entertainer was also in this as well. Just a lot of like great names to say. So,
yeah, there's so much names to mention, but yeah, I thought I mentioned that. These are even more actors we're gonna see.
Yeah, but I know the trailer also did talk about other actors that were also there too. So yeah, nonetheless, Proud Family season 3, we finally get our date. It sucks that last year we couldn't be able to see it, but now we finally have our release date for the Proud Family season 3. I can't wait to see this. As a big Proud Family fan myself, so yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun watching the Prouds go travel all around the world, because there's so much that you could do with these wide casted characters going to many different places. Like you can have an episode plus synopsis with some of the some of Penny's friends doing their spree shopping in London or Paris, or you can have an episode where Sugar Mama reunites with her extended family in Africa or anything like that.
Well, didn't she do that in the second season?
She did that in the second season, but I'm saying like when it comes to like going to Africa, I think she's going to see even more.
I was thinking more as like, is there any roots and stuff, or maybe the mom's family. Who knows? I mean, either way, I am excited to see what things they're going to bring up. So yeah, Proud Family season 3 comes out on August 6th, actually, on Disney Plus.
So be sure to catch that if you're a fan of the Proud Family.
All right. Now, these next couple of shows on television is something that, we're kind of excited for. And one of them, I think some of you fans probably know this particular cartoon. Yep. King of the Hill is back with season 14, and it actually is out right now on Hulu. So...
God dang it, Bobby. We're getting a new season.
Yeah. Sorry, Bobby. So many great moments that are happening here. But after 15 years, we get to see the grand return of King of the Hill. The series takes place many years later when Hank and Peggy returned to Texas, and things have changed for the two of them.
And things have changed all around for the series because it takes place many, many years later. And you even see Bobby living his dream as a chef and enjoying his 20s.
It's so crazy that he ends up actually becoming like the next Bobby Flay or something.
Yeah, like he actually succeeds in becoming a chef, and we're proud of him for achieving his dream.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, it's been years. Like, yeah, they moved away and they came back to Texas many years later, and then like just things have just changed. Like, I would imagine technology has changed. Yes, they can still hang out in that front yard where they just continue to drink beers.
Yeah, and the thing is that the series delves into Hank Hill still trying to process it, because the thing with Hank Hill is that he's an old-fashioned guy, and so you do see him sort of like not understanding the current society when it comes to technology, when it comes to culture, when it comes to how Bobby is doing. Yeah, it's hard for Hank to sort of like to live in these times.
So King of the Hill, it's been an old series since like the 2000s. Omid, have you watched the old series?
The old series is something that I've watched from time to time, but I never religiously watched it like other adult cartoons.
I watched the whole entire seasons. It was pandemic time, so I was like, okay, I might watch all King of Hill. And to be fair, it's been hilarious. I can understand like why some of the memes of Bobby, there you go, Bobby, and all that stuff was so funny.
Hank Hill's voice is so iconic. I will give him
Again, it's just a really funny show, and I'm so happy that King of the Hill continued on with more episodes and stuff. So what do you expect to see from this season?
Like I said, I do expect, of course, we see Hank reconnect with his old friends. We do see him together. And like I said, the series is going to the season's going to mainly delve into Hank Hill trying to get used to modern times.
Yeah, I mean, like, new technologies and everything, electric cars, no propane. So fortunately, there is no propane, and it poisons the freaking environment. So I imagine, like, why can't I even burn up this grill no more?
And then, of course, you got Bobby living his dream as the chef, and it makes sense because you see Bobby fascinated by Hank grilling barbecue and steaks, so it makes sense.
I kind of wonder what's going on. What happened to the rest of, like, Bobby's friends in high school? What happened to them? How happened to even the daughter? Like, what happened to her?
I think the season's going to delve into that. There's going to be episodes that delve into
I mean, I kind of wonder what happened to her. Kind of what happened to, like, the Asian family that was also there, too. There's just
Colin,
Colin. Yeah, I kind of want to answer their questions, what's happened to them. Yeah. So I'm excited to see how this goes. I mean, this is 15 years later. It is pretty much the next season for King of the Hill. So again, excited for it. Can't wait to see how this goes.
King of the Hill. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, it has one of the most killer intros ever. It's basically four guys. It's basically four guys just standing there drinking beer while stuff happens.
Do you know that in Fortnite they have the King of the Hill skin? They have a Hank Hill skin.
What is this Fortnite? Why am I
have a feeling that he's going to play it.
I'm going to kill some bad guys, Bobby.
I also remember seeing like promo images where like one of the dads ends up having like a headset and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know that the one hillbilly who like literally can't say much English probably is playing it. And I'm like,
I remember Hank Hill was an internet sensation. He was a magical girl.
No.
Hank Hill is an anime magical girl.
I'm just saying, like, the King of the Hill fans are still going to make memes and stuff like that. I can understand why they had to make a new season. So we see, I love it. I love it nonetheless.
It actually wouldn't surprise me. I actually want to see an episode that sort of like delves into meme culture in an episode.
Probably will do it. Why is my face in a freaking GIF?
Yeah, I want to see that. That's gonna make for great.
Nonetheless,
comedy.
King of the Hill season 4. It's already out on Hulu and Disney Plus. Please check it out. It's already exciting for us to watch.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And last but not least, let's actually talk about a certain superhero. Now, DC Studios have their comic book heroes like Superman, Wonder Woman, and everybody else. But people are kind of forgetting about one other character that got introduced in Suicide Squad and now has his own series.
Yes, an anti-hero we love.
And it's currently having season 2 coming out this summer, or coming out this month. And it's Peacemaker.
Do you really want
Wait a minute. You can't see him.
Yeah.
So yes,
that's the point.
So yes, John Cena is reprising his role as Peacemaker. Again, this hits up this August. Honestly, I haven't seen Peacemaker, but you wanted to mention it, so
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm a huge fan of Peacemaker season 1. Like from beginning to end, it was just a lot of fun, and the raunchy comedy is done right. The action is well done, and then Peacemaker comes off as really funny yet sympathetic at the same time. Despite the fact that he's an anti-hero who takes the method of protecting peace through extreme means, like killing whoever he needs to, there's a side of him we just can't help but feel bad for him. And the series delves into why.
So I haven't caught up with the show. Season 2 is coming out this August. So what are your thoughts on season 1? Because you watched it all.
Like season 1 is Peacemaker is already one of my favorite HBO shows. I adored it that much.
Really? Okay, so it's actually really good.
Yes, and I've always been fascinated by the character Peacemaker himself ever since I saw his first appearance in Suicide Squad 2021.
Yeah, Suicide Squad 2021 was actually pretty cool just to see John Cena just become Peacemaker, and he's already funny as it is in that movie. To have him have his own show is quite something, but I can understand why people wanted Peacemaker. Yeah. So, yeah. First off, you can't see him. What are you talking about? You can't see him.
And also, there are some other great characters. Like Vigilante is funny as hell. He's basically the DC version of Deadpool.
Did he break the third wall?
He doesn't necessarily break the fourth wall, but he has some really killer funny lines.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yes, he came from James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Again, great movie. I don't know why I never ever picked up on a Peacemaker. I just know that John Cena is the person who is in Peacemaker. And I've been following him recently over at WWE. Yes, he turned heel. He is the bad guy now. But to be fair, I'm kind of liking how he is. I like how the script goes because he is supposed to end his WWE role soon. And him, because I can understand why John Cena is moving on from WWE because he has just so many roles now. He's part of Peacemaker. He's in a bunch of movies. So, if anything, I just can't wait to see what the future lies when it comes to John Cena. Maybe Peacemaker might have another season. Maybe it might be an ongoing role. Peacemaker might be popping up in and out. It could be the next, how you say, okay, so should we even talk about it? The spoiler that happened over at Superman?
I would say give it a bit more time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll give it a bit more time, but needless to say, you may or may not see him.
Yes, you can't see him now.
may or may not see him. I'm just going to say it right now.
Either way, Peacemaker is just a really funny guy, and I can understand why he's becoming like a part of DC. So
yeah, he's one of the most iconic characters in that DC universe, and yeah, James Gunn really nails writing him as a character, like directing. The Peacemaker stuff like Suicide Squad and the Peacemaker, show. It is just so much fun.
Yeah, again, can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how this goes. I need to catch up on the show before I watch season 2. You're gonna be watching it first day, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Not only that, I'm just gonna make a big announcement. Peacemaker is coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, that's right. He is coming to Fortnite. That's right.
I'm like, the timing couldn't be more perfect because I just got started on Fortnite. And so
on the Switch 2, okay.
On Switch 2. And Peacemaker for sure is going to be my skin. He's going to be my skin.
No, there's a bunch of other skins too. I mean, there's Adventure Time skins. There's like, what was it? Other DC heroes. Others. Fantastic Four just came out on Fortnite, by the way. So
I am aware, and I'm still currently using Robin, but it's like, it's a matter of time before I transition to another DC character.
Yeah, we'll see. No matter what, Peacemaker Season 2, that comes out on August 21st on HBO Max. So if you're a fan of Peacemaker or the DC Studios shows, go check it out on HBO Max.
Let's go.
And that's pretty much it when it comes to our August releases. Anything else you want to bring up for August? I think that's all we can cover right now.
What I'm going to say is that summer may be coming to a close, but the fun is still continuing on with these movies and shows.
Yeah, I think this is a great way to end the summer, considering how great these shows are going to be. King of the Hill, Proud Family, Loud House, all of these shows are having their favorite episodes. So yeah, absolutely great time to pretty much be on the TV or be in a movie theater to check out these great shows in animation and live action. So yeah, if anything, you guys are in for a treat here this August. Anything else to bring up before we close the episode or close this video here?
Yes, we just want to say, even though this is a relatively short, quick video, we just still want to say thank you so much for watching us announce to you guys what's to come in the upcoming August.
Yeah. August is going to be looking fun. And of course the Anination podcast is always here to give you guys the latest news when it comes to all of animation and other sorts of media that we all love and enjoy. So make sure you guys follow us on our socials right below the screen that you're seeing right now on our Blue Sky, our Twitter, and our Instagram. And also, if you're watching us on our YouTube, make sure you follow us, like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also hit the bell button to be notified when we come on next. We always have new episodes coming up every Wednesday of the Anination podcast. So, every Wednesday, come back here. We'll talk more about animation now.
Yeah. So, please, stay tuned for our upcoming episodes, and we'll see you then. Yeah, that's it pretty much for us now. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching us. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody. See y'all next week. All right, everybody. Woo. Speaking of next week, it's gonna be big. What? Huh? We know what's to come next week. Let's go. Well, okay. That's something I actually don't know.